And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Martin Ornelas,
designated hitter,
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air.
I got it.
Guzman has got it, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We're through 6 full. The Thunder are on top 7-3. Ready for another chance. Barney Tipton, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Roger Matheny started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Hey, 2. Now batting. 2. Center fielder.
Standing in now, Armando Franco. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Trenton leads this one 7-3. Now batting, Johnny Stapleton. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in once again, Rob Lopez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Feliz, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. The Thunder are on top, 7-3. Benito Pena is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 25, Benito Pena.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Ryan Irvin wins his 3rd of the season. Alexis Diaz worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder, 7 runs, 11 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Yard Goats, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game. Your attention,
Number
please.
24
Now
will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 24.
Ready once again, Rich Cram. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Justice will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Luis Jimenez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Started that swing a bit too early. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. High in the air out towards shallow right. Larson has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Matheny. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wide one here for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Now he'll step off. And apparently they'd rather go after the next guy as they walk him intentionally with 2 out here. Digging in to try it again, Armando Franco. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
1-0 count. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaker.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Thunder are on top, 5-2. Fred Huggins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Fred Huggins.
5-2 the final score tonight. Trenton wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Jonathan Waite earns his 5th winner of the year. Earl Duncan pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Julian Oliveros wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
For the Argos, 2 runs on 4 hits. 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Your attention,
number
please.
24 is
Now,
on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 24.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Santiago. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance. Brian Hensley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Nobody down here.
can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody on.
Stepping in and ready
10,
for another shot,
baseman,
Julio Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Come on, guys.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Robbie Boyer stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Digging in once again, Kerry Callaway. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Come on now. Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in to try it again.
The batter,
Jeff
number 11,
Fuentes.
shortstop.
2 outs and 2 runners
Jeff
aboard here in the
Fuentes.
7th inning. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul.
Hey, now we got 2. I gotta hold him. Let's go.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Striding in once again, Jonas Villafuerte. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Well, Matt, he's been struggling, and they're coming right after him. He finds himself once again in an 0-2 count.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Kenny Copeland.
Standing in now, Kenny Copeland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Hey, we got 1 here. Hey, let's go right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hard hit ball to second. Justice gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Wayne Tatum. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Eddie Santiago. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Brian Hensley. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
The batter, number 10.
Standing in, Julio Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Jonathan Holder takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
65, Jonathan Holder.
And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Jonathan Holder gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder, 2 runs. 10 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Seawolves, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Your attention,
Number 24 enters
now
from the
pitching for
bullpen to do the
Trenton,
pitching.
Number 24.
Get ahead of him.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Leading off with a curve. Center fielder,
Dave Waylock is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And this will be fouled away.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. I like the call for the two-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Ground ball right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Right fielder.
Armando Mota stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Armando Mota is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Shortstop. Giovanni
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, here we go.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Hey, what a way, what a way.
0-2, here it is. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
The 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Ninth inning coming up. Altuna's out in front, 6-1.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Curve get their 20th home win this year. Newton Thayer notches his third win of the year. Frank Lopez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that number 24 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, T.J. Christensen. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Mario Benitez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter,
into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Number 51 earns win number 7 on the season. Elvis Cabrera couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Jose Cordova records the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
For the Thunders, 5 runs on 11 hits.
Number 24 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 24.
Ready once again, Evan Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Parks is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty. Not in time. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. Into the box, Maurice Magruder, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference. That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man.
Hey, come on, guys.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Sirota. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hey, nobody away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
In now, Cody Pena.
The center fielder.
As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Albert Suarez notches his third.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.